Hello, today I want to show you my new action cam which came today from Boulanger. If you're wondering what I'm talking about, Boulanger is a local electrical store, a bit like PC World in the UK. I'm not quite certain what you'd have in the US. Don't know what sort of stores you got over there, to be honest. Only got, yeah, anyway. So, only got Walmart. But this particular little thing came today, and I ordered it just 2 days ago, and it's just come this morning. And my experience with Boulanger so far has been pretty good. In the sense, I got regular updates, they sent me texts, I sent me emails, it's coming, and they actually gave me a time slot, which I was quite impressed with, considering we're under COVID at the moment. There's a lot going on, isn't there? Lots of people are getting sick. But let's open it up and see what's going on. I have already opened it just to make sure that the items are inside the box, because that'd be embarrassing. And so there we go, we opened it up. And it comes pretty well packaged in this little box. It's got some bits of paper and stuff in there. And then you get your delivery note. And then we got the two items in question, which are these. And I got the bundle. I got the bundle, that's what you call it. I got the bundle. I got the charging kit and actually the OSMO ACTION. Now, it's not the two, because the two ain't out yet, if it ever will be. I'm not sure, I don't know if we're going to have an Osmo Action 2, but this is the Osmo Action. That came out last year, early last year, but now we are in the end of July in 2020, during the COVID invasion. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to open these up, and we'll bring you down, and then we'll see what's in the box. First impressions and all that, eh? There we go. We're down there now. Hope my belly's not in the way. Okay, we've got these two items. Nicely packaged. Typical DJI. I used to have DJI drones. I've now got Parrot ones. And but the DJI Phantom I had was actually very good indeed. But it's a bit conspicuous, I found. So I got a compact drone instead. The Parrot Anafi, which is very good. And this, yeah, so it's pretty well packaged. These are obviously display boxes, as you'd expect from DJI. Covered in cellophane, so it's pretty well protected. The box is in perfect condition, which is a good sign. And what we've got here, this one hasn't got no plastic film on the actual charging kit. Now, I just purchased these together for €249. Which was reduced from 300 and odd. But also, the other thing is, if I just bought that on its own, it would still be €249 discounted. But if I bought it with that, it's €249 discounted. So obviously I got that. So I got an extra couple of batteries and an external charger, which is, for me, is going to be very, very useful. Put that there. Now let's have a look at what's inside the box. Now, getting into the box. Okay, how do you get into the box? It's usually the problem for me, though. It's getting into the boxes. Oh, I see. There's a side opening box, and there's a little sticker here just to hold the flap down. So I'm using my little opener, which is also French. Open the knife. Oh, it looks pretty. It's so pretty. It's so pretty. Right, I'll shut up now. Right, so taking it out of the box, and it comes with a case. And I didn't realise it comes with a case to actually hold it, so you can put it onto your mount. That's quite annoying because I've just ordered one. It's a nice aluminium one I've ordered, but this one looks pretty much perfect anyway. There is a fundamental flaw with this case that comes with the Osmo Pocket. You can see automatic already, that how do you get the flaps open on the side? I think there's a flap there. So to open this little device, we'll do it in a minute actually. Let's see what's inside the box here first. So I'll put that there for a second. Sorry if I'm mumbling along, I'm sort of winging it. Okay, so we've got another little box here, and I imagine it is the accessories that are supposed to come with it. Things like charger cables and all that sort of thing, I imagine. Let's have a look. Oh, you get a mount, you get the manual, you get a sticker or something, not a sticker, some sort of for more information, check out, blah, blah, blah. It's probably to do with firmware updates and what have you, I imagine. Or was it just about the store itself? No, it's about different stores. And then we get a little manual. And in the manual we have, alright, languages. How many languages have we got? Well, we've got Mandarin, or Cantonese, whatever it is. Okay, that language you get in the manual itself is English, CHS, whatever that is. That's Chinese. Oh, I see. One's going to be Mandarin, the other one's going to be Cantonese, I imagine. Japanese. Oh, God. What's KR? I'm not sure what KR is. It's another kind of symbolic. Is that some sort of Saudi language or something? Anyway, German, Spanish, French, Italian, Netherlands, which is Dutch. PT. Oh, it's a Poland? I'm not sure what PT is. PT. BR, whatever that is, RU, I'm not sure how these languages are, they look like the Slovak languages to me. But anyway, there is several languages there in one tiny little book, so obviously they are not going to tell you much in the manual. So I've got 1, 2, okay, how many pages have we got? What, we've got the disclaimer, 1, 2, oh hang on, you got the about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pages. Very tiny writing, but it is actually quite legible. Just basic guidelines. So effectively, that's all you've got per language. Maybe some of the pages will have, or some of the languages will have more pages, because obviously some languages are not necessarily all the same length, are they? So anyway, you got a manual, and you get this. What's this about here? DJI. Oh, it's about the guarantee and warranty. So we've got to keep all this stuff ready. So I'll go back into the box in a minute. We have a 3M sticky mount, and they have their own type of mounting system where it's a twist lock, unlike the slide you get on the GoPro type of mounting system. So you've got, actually it's quite tight, so obviously that'll free up. So as you pull it around, you've got to make sure you twist it just enough so it clicks. Don't obviously put it on your bike or whatever if it isn't clicked, otherwise it could vibrate round and fall off. And okay, we've got here another sticky mount. So we have two versions here. We've got a round disc version with the 3M type of sticky pad, a bit like what they used to use to stick your rearview mirror on your windscreen with. And then we have a curved one. So this curved one you'd use on like a helmet or something like that. I'm really nervous about these sort of things, to be honest. I like more mechanical kind of fixings. So if I was to do that, I'd like to put a screw in it, not the helmet, mind. Now, talk about helmets, this is what I want to use this for. I bought this because I'm doing a trip to Stelvio Pass in Italy, going via Switzerland, and I wanted to have an action cam, a new one, that is a little bit more capable than what I've already got. Besides, my old ones, I've got scratches on lens. Now, the battery comes in this neat little box, and it looks like you get an SD card. Or not, yeah, an SD card holder in there, which that's very handy. That is actually very handy. So that's quite a good idea. I'm quite impressed with that actually. And having a little box where you could store your batteries in is also a very good idea. That's neat. Well done, DJI. Silly little things like that do actually matter. And then obviously this must be the cable. Let's see what's in there. Oh, we've got two cables. What's this other one? Oh no, it's the screw. So this is the locking screw for the GoPro style mount. The nice thing about this particular screw is the shape. Now, I don't know if you know about the GoPro ones. If you had a GoPro before, there's more of a star shape on the end here, but actually it's actually quite hard to get any leverage on it. That is going to be a lot easier to get any leverage on it to get it tight enough. Because when these things start wearing, what you'll find is when you bounce a bit, they wear it along the sides here and become loose. And when they become loose, you're going along and all of a sudden it's doing that, doing that, doing that. Before you know it, you're looking at the floor or the sky, not necessarily what you want. So effectively what you do is that then fits into there, you then put that into there, and that then becomes your mounting system. And then obviously you have your base plate, blah, blah, blah. I'm actually going to be using GoPro type mounts because I've already got them. So I'm not likely to be using this. I know for a fact that the bottom of this case here, that is actually compatible with GoPro anyway. So that's not a problem. So far so good. Okay, so let's not worry about that one at the moment. So what we got here is we have our camera. It comes in its little case here, and I imagine you have to lift that up maybe to unlock it. Yep, so you lift that up to unlock it. So it exposes the back cover, which I imagine that's hinged. Quite a nice little case really, but there's a fundamental flaw with it. You've got to actually take, I think, looking at it, you have to take out, that's quite tight. Why is that tight? It's a bit fiddly, but that'll obviously get easier in time. and then you've got to try and push the camera out. That's not too bad, that's easy enough done. So that is your case, which allows you then to mount it onto a, well, tripod or, you know, GoPro mount or what have you. But the thing about these cases is, you think, oh, what do you need this case for? Well, there's actually there's a reason why you need this case. It's because the battery position is not in a, well, in a position which you can then have the mount on the bottom, because the battery actually is in the bottom. So you haven't got much room there to put an actual screw thread, you know, a tripod screw. So that's obviously a bit problematic. So on the front here we then also have your, that's unscrews, I see. So you have your lenses, and the lens that actually unscrews. Well, that's the lens itself, it's a protector that screws over top of the lens, which is a brilliant idea, because the new GoPro 8 Black does not have the replaceable lenses anymore, unlike the GoPro 7, which did. Now, if you do any action work or anything like that, or your fingers and thumbs like I am, and frankly, because I've got carpal tunnel syndrome, my hands are a little bit, well, they're not very, so it's the kind of work I do. I'm a woodworker, and what I find is actually, I drop things. So the likelihood is I'm going to drop this. So I'd rather that glass screen to break than the actual lens itself. I don't want the scratches on the lens. So anyway, that is the actual camera itself. I'm not doing a review on it because I don't actually know anything about it yet, other than what I've seen online. I might do a review about it later, but there's plenty of them online. It's just more of just an unboxing, because I just got this new toy and I thought it'd be nice to share it with you. So it does have a really nice feel actually. It's all rubberized on the top and the side. Yeah, to be honest, it actually feels really quite nice. Now, you see a little thing on the front there. If you're wondering what that's for, that's not a microphone or anything silly like that. It's actually a heatsink. The actual processor is just behind that, and that's the heatsink that draws the heat away from the processor, because it's got a lot of work to do and the processor could get hot. Alright, let's get on to this battery pack. So we get the charging kit with it. So another display pack, as you'd expect. How do you get into that one? I imagine you've got to open it, pull this up. Or cut through it. Yeah, that looks like the flap. So I'm just going to cut through it. So cutting away from myself. It's usually a good idea. No, I won't. Let's cut like that. Do 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 do. Oh dear. I'll try to peel that off. That'll make more sense, doesn't it? There you go. Peel that off there. Because I don't really need that anyway, do I? There you go. So. Okay, what do we get in here then? Alright, we get 2 batteries. Exactly the same as what you get in the actual camera kit itself. So we have 2 batteries, same scenario, yep, battery in there, and you have another SD. So you've got, now I've got potential of holding 3 SD cards. So I don't necessarily have to have all big ones. If I don't want to, I could have all small ones. So if you do get a failure, you don't lose everything. So we have 3 little batteries now, because we've got the kit. So the kit comes with 2 batteries, and it should be a charger in there somewhere. There we go. It's in the bottom of the box, just to make it a little bit harder. So there we go. I imagine so you get the usual manual. It's probably going to be the same amount of languages. Yes, it is. And then we have the charger itself, which is, it's a USB-C type charger. That's quite handy, because I'll be on the motorbike and I can use the power off the motorbike, because I have a USB charger on my motorbike. So that's quite good. It's DJI one, obviously because it came with it. Let's get the little box open. They do love their packaging these days. Oh, there's nothing in the box. It's more of a spacer. So you don't get a cable with the actual charger. That's strange. Why wouldn't you get a cable with the charger, yet you get an empty box? That might be just a mistake, but it doesn't actually... But you do get the cable with the camera itself. Maybe that's why they're not putting it in the kit form. To me, that's a little strange. But anyway, never mind. I've got a charger. Got 3 batteries now. And I've got the camera. So now I need to learn how to use that. So anyway, hope you like my little unboxing. I could do I could carry on and say this is my reboxing, but I'm not going to, because that's just silly. Anyway, thank you for watching, and if you'd be most kind and give me a like and subscribe, and maybe click the little bell icon, because then you get a warm, buzzy feeling in your pocket, and that'll be me uploading another video. Anyway, you take care, and you be careful in all this COVID-19 luck, And God, that sun's bright. Anyway, thank you for watching.